This is the Chinese cooking channel called Chinese Cooking Channel. Today we have a special dish for you. It's lobster stir fry with black bean sauce. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, you're gonna enjoy this. You have the big pieces of lobster infused with the sauces, infused with all the flavors from the black bean sauce. No, you're gonna enjoy this. So let's get started. So the lobster has already been cut in half lengthwise. So I got the guy at the seafood place at the T&T to cut it. And then he also cracked some of the claws. So I'm just going to cut it off at the tail here. So this is where the tail starts. So what we're going to do here is just cut into maybe 3 pieces. So we'll just go like this. So it's really good because the supermarket, they clean the lobster, and they also cut it in half. You can cut in quarters or whatever size you like, they'll do it for you. But I like to cut it at home for the individual pieces. So I've actually cleaned it myself before from scratch, but it's actually better if they do it. They do a pretty good job of it. And so here you have the lobster tail. So lobster tail, we're just going to cut into 3 pieces as well. That's going to be a nice piece right there. And there's another piece. So you got 3 pieces there. Same thing on this one. So everybody likes the lobster tail, so it's probably the most substantial part of the lobster. Just you can cut it in half like this too, like so you get an extra piece out of there. Nice claw here. So it's been cracked by the guy at the supermarket already, so you can actually just serve like this. You got lots of meat there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. I think I'll have. Whoa. Okay, here's the other lobster here. So I'm going to coat the lobster with cornstarch. So I'm going to put 6 tablespoons of cornstarch in the bag, or you can just do it in a pot or whatever you like, but I just like to put the lobster meat in the bag and then just shake it, so just to coat the lobster pieces. So I put about 6 tablespoons of cornstarch in there, so that should work for all the pieces. If not, add some more cornstarch. I'm going to heat up some oil here. So here I have some peanut oil. I like peanut oil the best. Just personal preference. You can use corn oil, you can use canola oil, but don't use the olive oil. Olive oil has a low burning point. Put the chopstick in the oil, so when you see it bubble like that, that means the oil is ready to deep fry the lobster or whatever food you have. So I have the heat setting at medium to medium high, so I think for now I'm put it on medium. And you may have to turn the heat on up a little bit after. So I'm doing about 3 runs for the lobster. Deep fry it in 3 runs. Just use your spatula to mix it up a little bit. Oh, look at that, look at that. The only better thing than looking at your lobster is to eat it. So this is like 2 lobsters. Put a bit of meat here. This lobster claw. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at the meat on here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. That's yummy. So this is the wise man, the wise old man, the symbolic of longevity, of long life. So we're going to have some longevity noodles in honor of long life. So these noodles are fairly long. We're not going to cut them. So just bring some water to a boil. So we're just going to put it right in. It just barely fits the pot here. Just barely fits the pot. So just cook the noodles for about a minute. So just flip it over. So just flip the noodles over. Just get the noodles all loose. So it's buttoned close to a minute now, so we're going to take off the noodles and run them through cold water. So just toss the noodles in the cold water. This dish, you can actually make it without deep frying the lobster. I forgot, in the old days, they never deep fried the lobster. They just put the lobster in, so you get actually more flavor. When you put it in, you build the sauce, so you get more of the lobster flavor infused into the sauce. So if you like to do it the modern way, the Hong Kong style, deep fry your lobsters, like in this video. But if you want to do it the old style, you skip that step, so it actually saves you some work. And just put the lobster into the wok.
First, you preheat a wok at medium to medium-high heat. Then add 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, such as peanut oil. Add your aromatics. So add 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger, 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic.
How you like that?
Then add 1 chopped onion. So give that a brief stir fry. Now it's time to add 1.5 to 2 cups of chicken broth. Or you can use chicken soup base. Put about a tablespoon of that with some hot water. So bring the broth to a boil. Then add 2 to 3 tablespoons of regular soy sauce. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt. I use the natural Himalayan salt. Finally, I add my favorite sauce. So put 2 to 3 tablespoons of Chinese oyster sauce.
For this dish, we use the black beans, or the black bean sauce. So nowadays, people just buy the jars. So Lee Kum Kee is a good brand. So you can put in, for this lobster dish, it's 2 lobsters. You can put in 2 or 3 tablespoons of black bean sauce. So you can also use this brand. This is chili oil with black bean. So it's similar flavor, but it's got a little spicy kick with the chilies and the chili oil. So this is the Grandma brand, so popular brand. So you can put some of that in. So this actually makes the sauce a little more dark. So when you make this recipe, keep in mind, this sauce will make the sauce more dark. So if you don't mind, that's fine.
Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of black bean sauce. And then I'll add 1 tablespoon of this Grandma chili oil with black bean. So stir that in. So as you can see, the sauce is quite dark now. So then put 2 to 3 tablespoons of cornstarch in a half a cup of water for the slurry. So add as much as you need to thicken the sauce. And just before serving, add about a cup of chopped green onions. Now it's time to add the lobster pieces. So make sure the lobster pieces are coated with the sauce. And then put the lobster pieces over the noodles. So there you have it. My version of lobster with black bean sauce over noodles. Enjoy. Thanks for checking out my video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for your continued support.